Yo, what is going on? It's a new year 2025, and it's your boy Ed here with another It's Just Random podcast. And in this podcast, we're going to talk about the goals we want for this year and what we want to succeed in and what we want to do. So I wrote them down because I was listening to the podcast. If you don't write them down, they're not going to come true. So I wrote them down on my phone, and I want to get after it this year. I got an ambition. I'm just like, I'm so like I'm feel like I'm gonna do so much in this life, and now that I got my mindset right and I got everything going, I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm doing a lot of things that will help me get there by becoming a. I want to grow not only by wealth, but I want to grow by being a better person, a better Christian, a better husband, a better father, and grow in my health and everything. So I appreciate y'all here coming with us, and this is what we're going to be talking about. So if you're not here about this, then you can go on. But if you're here, guys, before you go anywhere, right now, write down at least 5 goals you want to achieve this year, guys. So I wrote a lot. Like I went from goals uh, throughout the year, and I went through daily goals, and I went to stuff that I want to achieve. I want to set myself to a standard and be like, where am I at in a quarter of the year, half the year, and etc., or how I'm doing progressively throughout the week. So no further ado, let's go straight into my list. I got it in my notes here. Click. Okay, so first and most, we're gonna start with our daily goals. So my daily goal is this year is gonna be to read 10 pages or more of a book instead of spending more screen time watching the TV, which I watch my boy Myron Golden, and the TV is for poor people. It's the poor box. Like, think about it. We go on there and watch people live a life that we just, oh, that's awesome. This rich person's doing this. We keep up with the Kardashians. We keep up with so many things that when we're wasting that time, think like paying attention to them. Why aren't we focusing on us, bettering ourselves, growing, and trying to get what they have? Trying to grow as a person, build wealth if that's what you want, and stuff like that. There's plenty of time you could do. Some people say I don't got time, but that's because you got time to watch TV and do all this other stuff. You got time, you just don't. That's what I want to do: spend less time watching TV or on my phone, and I want to read 10 pages or more of a book every single day. That is the goal. Now, another thing, I want to build my health, so I'm gonna start working out at least 5 to 10 minutes a day, slowly, progressively, throughout, like whenever I can get my body more into the physically able to do more. But from now, I'm gonna do 5 to 10 minutes. And a lot of people come like 5 to 10 minutes, damn big fella, you gotta do more than that. But to be honest, guys, if you've never been this big, you don't really know what you're talking about. It's gonna be a little bit, start slow. Go out there, run a little bit with my son, do some jump rope. I got a jump rope, do some push-ups, and do that and start progressively moving on. And maybe in the next quarter, then we can start doing like 30 minutes to an hour. So if y'all, I always try to explain to people a quarter, which means 3 months, January, February, April, we'll switch it up. Another thing for the daily goal is I don't want to look at my phone when I'm talking to people, or have my phone in my hand when I'm talking to people or talking to my family. I want to put it away out of sight. I want to be less on my phone and more engaged and more focused and listen better and be a better person, better husband, and a better father. So I'm going to be less on my phone. Another thing on my daily list is I want to start reading the Bible. I want to start reading the Bible and be more oh crap, my thing just switched over to my stream thing. All right. Sorry about that. I want to be more a biblical person, biblical principles, and I just want to be better um in a relationship with my father God, which is an amazing father. He's the best father, the perfect father. So I want to get and better right that, read the Bible and stuff, and just engage in more, pray. I want to start praying daily and just get better in that aspect. So that's my daily goals right there. And I want all of y'all that are watching this to hold me accountable. I want to start doing this. I want to start focusing. I'm gonna watch this video. Like, I'm gonna have it on my phone, and like always, like on a schedule, telling me, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. So that's our daily goal for 2025. Now we go to the big boys. These are our yearly goals. Now I'm gonna have standards for myself for every quarter. So what we're gonna do? So first, every quarter, every 3 months of this year. So the big goal is I want to lose 100 pounds by the end of this year. So I'm setting little baby steps so I can get encouraged. Because if you set goals that are big and you're constantly like going like, damn, I only lost 10 pounds, man, in 2 months, man, and I'm set 100. You're kind of throwing your focus off. You're kind of discouraging yourself. You're gonna be like, well, I'm just gonna give up. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna achieve that goal. So I decided that it'd be good to have baby steps, baby goals that you can accomplish and feel good about yourself and get that satisfaction of like, oh man, I did something. You know what I'm saying? So every quarter, I want to lose 25 pounds. So every 3 months, I want to lose 25 pounds. I want to go after, doing workouts, eating better, not eating so much junk food, and just try to have a good health so I can be here for my son and be able to provide for my family and do all the stuff I need to do as a man, a provider, a leader, and everything I need to do, guys. And I feel like if I'm overweight and I can't go to work because I'm having issues, I'm tired, or I get sick because I'm too big, I don't have a immune system not as strong and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm going with this? But that's what I want to do. Um, and then after that, another goal I have for the year is I want to find a church. I want to find a home that I feel loved, that people care about me, that people are. Oh, where was Ed this week? Where was he at? I was at work. That people like are engaged in the family and in the church. Now we've been to his church that we've been going to, and the community is really good. But there's also like to me, there's a lot like as a church. Yeah, you want to have a good community, good people, friendly people, which they have. But I want to have a really good pastor that can make me wanna like feel what do you call it, like want to repent and like, oh man, I'm doing wrong, I need to do this, I need to do that, but i need to I need to pray more, I need to ask for forgiveness, I need to do all this. So I want to find a good pastor that makes me feel that, it makes me learn. I want a pastor that can teach, have a heart of a teacher. Like Dave Ramsey said, you always want to find an investor that has a heart of a teacher. Well, I want to find a pastor that has a heart of a teacher that will teach me to be disciple me to be a better man, a better father, a better son of Christ, and just go after it and grow in spiritual and just you know what I mean. But that's what I want to find, a church that has a preacher, a pastor that just does good, a community, and I love listening to good Christian music that just like I went to this my last church that we've been going to, and they played a song, and if y'all listen to my last podcast, it hit me. It was emotional and it made me cry. It made me feel like I'm broken. And as a man, you gotta know, guys, in order to get better in life, and you gotta admit, that you're broken. A lot of y'all were like, "Oh, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good," but deep inside, I know y'all because I've been through it. Y'all are broken and y'all need some, and God is the answer. I'm telling you, because I go to church and I feel like I'm like it breaks off layers of me, like like I don't know, like I guess my toughness, that I'm just trying to be more mentally tough, and like it just tears me, like breaks my layers of an onion, just breaks the layers off and makes me more of a person, a human being. It's real nice, feels good. So that's my goal: find a church. And then this year I want to finish some Bible studies with my wife. Do some Bible studies. Like I said, I want to just be better Christian. Um, because I've been talking a lot about money and building wealth. It's not my key. It's not like yeah, we're not supposed to love money. We're supposed to have it, but not love money. That's not good. So I don't love money. I just want to build wealth for my family. But that's not my main purpose of growth or anything in life. Like my main purpose is to be a better Christian, be a better biblical husband, be a better father, be a better follower of Christ. That's my main goal in life. And to be able to provide for my family would be my second. And just do everything for them, and then build wealth for them for the future. I'm only thinking about building wealth for them because we got to accept that one day we're not going to be here. And I accept that because I be with Christ, I be with my other kids and my other family that's gone to heaven. But in the process while I'm still here, I want to be able to build wealth, because that would be the biggest regret I have, being in the bed and looking at my family and knowing that they're not gonna have the money to live good and more in me as I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal that I want to build wealth. That's why I want to build it. My next goal for this year is I want to make $100,000 gross. And a lot of y'all like, you're not gonna do that. Well, I know I'm gonna do that. It's something that I know I can do, and I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be from working at work, a lot of money from YouTube, a lot of money from social media because I do very well, and it's thanks to God that I have this. That He send people in my YouTube, people that are just generous, and the generosity they have to me, and it's just a blessing, and I see that as a gift from God. That's what I want to do this year. 100,000 gross. I want to go to the doctor and the dentist, and I haven't been going doing better. And but I was trying to build health and be better, physically, and for my son and all that. I want to make sure I get checked out. I also need to get check out my eyes, so I need to go do all the tests this year. Make sure I start getting a good doctor and dentist and eye tester and stuff like that for my vision. I want to be a better father. I want to be grow as a Christian, and I just want to be a better person. I want to um. So there's a goal that I didn't put on here. I need to put on it right now. Yesterday, I watched the movie Forge on YouTube. It's Forge the movie. If you're watching this far, I would suggest you go watch it. It's a very good movie, and it's just there's so many things that tells you and makes you want to like, damn, I want to be a Christian. I want to be a follower of God, and I want to be one of his soldiers and go and disciple the people and tell people about our Father and what he's done for us. And it's just a really good movie, man. I loved it. It made me feel emotional. It made me feel like, man, I want to get all my friends, my men friends, and I want to build a group of men that are followers of Christ, and we go and have a Bible study together, a men's group, a men's out, and just be biblical men together and brothers and followers of Christ. I just wanted to do something, find a community, and that's a goal that I want. I want this year to find some buddies that want to, you know, go do like a Bible study, hang out, and just build ourselves up. And if we need each other, talk to each other and help each other. The movie it talks about how a lot of us men's we want to take stuff head on by ourselves, but sometimes you may need help, and you shouldn't be afraid to ask for help, especially from our Father God. But it's a good movie. I would suggest you watch it. The Forge movie on Netflix, really good. I want to build me a group of very good men that are followers of Christ, that want to be followers of Christ, or even some that are still on the borderline, and we can help them get there. You know what I'm saying? Talk to people like that. I still feel sick, congested. I don't know why. Um, Now by this year, I want to grow. I have a gaming channel. I do YouTube. I did this podcast because I wanted to get better about talking and getting myself across to people. So I made a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel for gaming. So I want to hit 50,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. If you want to help contribute to that goal, subscribe below. There's gonna be a description you can subscribe to. It's on the description. If you just want to listen to these podcasts, you can just stay here. I appreciate all y'all random people just being here. We want to hit 50,000 subscribers. So by each quarter, we will have to hit 4,000 subscribers. So that's a baby goal right there. Every quarter, we're gonna hit 4,000 subscribers on the gaming channel for a quarter. On this channel, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers in the first quarter of this year, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So all of y'all watching this, sharing, watching burpees, watching the whole video and commenting, it just helps a ton, guys. All the watch time, it helps this channel just blow up and get suggested and everything. But most important thing I want to do this year is I want to learn to forgive. I want to do this from, we should be forgiving. I want to forgive people that done me wrong, that done my family wrong, and I want to learn to forgive these people because, like what somebody said, me being angry and just it's just poison to me. Be having doing all that, and the movie it shows you this too. We should be forgiving, and I have trouble with this, having this like anger and holding and grudges, and just as a Christian, I'm gonna forgive and let God deal with it. Let God do it. Let God have it. So I'm just gonna forgive and give it to God. That's what I want to learn to do better this year. I know I'm not good at it doing it now, and I know there's stuff people do or say or and it just pisses me off, and I hold grudges, and I'm just angry, and I need to just forget about it and just let it go and let God. That's one of the main things I want to learn this year. Is my goal, and I know we're gonna get there because I know my plan, my head, my mind, where it's at, and what I want to do. But I want to appreciate y'all watching this. Subscribe if you're new. Join us, and I hope you have an amazing new year, guys. I suggest you watch that movie. Comment below if you made it this far. If you made it this far, comment below. I want to see how many of y'all really make the whole video. But I'll see y'all random people later. You have an amazing freaking day.